Real boys and the big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. So much make me room for you, gotta let them know. I don't press a lounge box. Solitaires, all I do is big. I came from dealer, all the way to hit shot. On the throne, then when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm only hating. I know these gotta let them know. Big dog, how we get it bread, I ain't never scared. Big flex on the head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Push 'em back, better give me respect and some more. And let her know, I will book the show for $1 grand or so. I was
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams.
Who's house?
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Matt Gay now ready to get
Who's
this one started.
house?
And here we go from LA.
Rams house.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. This game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A 2-yard pickup.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on
Put him on the gas.
bring up a Rams 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Stafford
line.
now off the play fake. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Typically, you get a completion like that at that length, Kate, you're going to see those chains move. This offense got to stop knocking themselves backwards because explosive plays, you need them and you want them.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going for it. It's
Oh, come on, get that. He got that.
and the drive continues. Stopped
Good
at
job.
the lead of a couple, Brock, but that is all that was needed on 4th down.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did, they'll more than likely go for it again later in the game.
He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. A good tackle as that ball is secured. Limits that gain to 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 11-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. On second down.
Damn, block, bro.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Got a man. That's Nakua. And there it is. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nakua capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. Davis connects on the extra point. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Dylan Laube on the return.
Oh, shit.
So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Here's Mendoza going to start us with a throw. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Kuna Ford. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Mendoza. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Mendoza, third and short.
Shit, Waddle.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down. This is Mendoza. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete. And now it's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. This is Mendoza. He's under pressure, and down he goes. And get to him at the 38. Myles Garrett. And that's going to leave this offense facing a fourth and forever 22. And that one's going to set him back quite a bit, Brock, as they track down the rookie well behind that line of scrimmage.
Listen,
daughter
even the
has
most talented
orientation
rookie
tomorrow.
quarterbacks are not
I can take
immune
it
to
too.
some questionable decisions every once in a while.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for him, not only does he drop too far back, he also takes a licking.
Mendoza going for it. Caught as he works it inside the 40. No problems on that fourth down play. They convert with gusto, keeping this drive moving. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Mendoza, another play fake. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First down, Raiders.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. Toward the pylon, and he is in! Touchdown, Las Vegas!
Touchdown,
Brock
Las
Bowers
Vegas.
finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Blake Corum now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Stafford. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. Now Stafford to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And they're going to wind up losing some on that return, but no matter, as we've reached the end of our 2nd quarter. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Roundy with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It'll start the half with Genty. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is good for a Raiders 1st down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved with the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
Now Mendoza. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Counter give to Genty. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And a Raider 1st down.
It's Mendoza. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got 2nd down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set to go now from the 35. Mendoza working. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend. Different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Mendoza now. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Has it in close. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him what looks like about 7. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 2-yard line.
Jency has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. With the play fake, it's Mendoza. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Rams get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that 1st catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Take it in at the 41. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
At the Rams' 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the snap to Mendoza. Finding Bowers on the out route. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Here's Mendoza. Oh, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway. Pick that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mendoza from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. And that's going to lead to a lengthy now 3rd and 21. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Raiders down by only 1. Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Mendoza from the gun.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. It was a 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game. First and 10 now from the 30. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. They're going to pass it here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And that is a touchdown.
To Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
The Raiders will line up
Empty the
for this
backfield. Motion him right.
conversion.
Setting up to pass. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. For him now, return. Things going well so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Back to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The second down throw from Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to have them the first down. It was close for a moment. Woody caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Stafford now. Forced out to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown in the final minutes. And a 2-point play could force overtime. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford back to throw. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Laube with the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Gay to add the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
The score, Raiders 22, Rams 15.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, 9 seconds left, so they've got this snap, maybe another.
Appreciate it, man. Hit that like button, man.
Throwing now.
Follow me.
Rolling out to his left.
Ah!
Okay. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Lining up for one final snap.
At the 33-yard line.
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles today. This game's
Appreciate you watching, man.
So put this in the win column.
Hit that follow button.
And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Man. Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game. That was a good game for my first Madden game, 27, man. Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams.
Watching, man, please hit that like button, man.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll get this up past 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. The offense has a long field on drive one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To Slav, a man in motion.
Got him. Come here. Come here. Boom down.
He's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Laporta in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff.
Ah, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. This motherfucker game is unreal, bro. This game is unreal, bro. Unreal.
Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer.
There it is. There it is.
He's
all right.
The 30.
We'll return the favor. We'll return the favor.
Score. Tyron Williams.
The
Down Rams.
You ain't getting that bullshit off no more, partner.
That surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to scoring on 10, 11, 12 play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone.
That's some bull. This game, man. How was that possible? It was straight up the middle.
From a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game. And
that's some bullshit, bro. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Definite mishit there. This one's
whatever.
Spotted out beyond the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 2nd down, Goff.
Give me that.
This is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And on the gas. Hey, 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 let him know.
Now it's Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Let go, let go, let go.
And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. He'll try to run for it with Williams. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Stafford now on first down.
Come on, bro.
As he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And it's third down.
It's another run here for Williams. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And they will remain down by 1.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. That must be a Lions first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Goff to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Rams.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. Two-point conversion. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On play action, Goff in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Kobe Turner in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Throwing on second down, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac Taslaw. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Moving to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Goff. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28. A give, and here comes Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Come to the line for 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Third and a yard. Here's a handoff to Williams. And the Rams are going to have what looks to be 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
10-yard line. 1st and goal, Rams.
They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point try forthcoming.
For the extra point.
That one off the left upright, but it sounds in. High degree of difficulty, but the doink gets a point. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Dortch now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
The 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Like, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this is going to be a Rams first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yep.
Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. And we will not have a repeat of Super Bowl 44. Bold move, but it is recovered by the hands team.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the give, it's Williams. And right to the 25-yard line, that is enough for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Rams first down. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 5 yards. Work to do now is they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Stafford. That one thrown behind.
Come on, bro.
And it'll be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Let's see if I can get this kick right.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. That is hard. Bates now for the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
Rams 26. Lions 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. It wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
Well,
Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A
Fuck.
huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down.
oh, come on! Come on, man!
Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions have cut the deficit to 5. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kicks away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down, Rams.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Stafford now on first down. Nakua snags it over the middle. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone.
He caught that motherfucker.
Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. An extra point attempt to follow.
The extra point.
He knocks it through, and the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up.
Give me that shit.
Kitchen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
32-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
Los Angeles.
On the ground, this is Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be brought down short for the first down by a couple of yards. So we'll have 3rd and short coming up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And remember, Mike, he missed his only field goal earlier, so he had to sit and think about this for quite a while, but no issues on this one, right down the middle.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping plays alive. We see scramble drills, one of the hardest plays in the league to defend, but you just have to have that timer go off in your head. Those defenders, they're not getting further away, and they're coming for you, and when that clock runs out, that ball needs to be out of your hand. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it starts.
We are set for 4th and long. To throw is Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. He's got it! And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Lions, 1st down.
And they'll try to preserve that lone timeout remaining. Comes up and clocks it here with the spot. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
And the Lions.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 2nd and long coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing here is Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Here we go. 1st and goal.
That's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down.
He'll get up and spike it with 16 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Goff to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for two.
The Lions will set up for the
Here's
two-point
Goff.
conversion.
And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a two-possession game.
27.
So, still a two-possession game after the failed conversion attempt. And here comes the onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. They'll go with Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Jimmy Rolder on the stop. It's a gain of 10.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.